Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. In today's video, we are going to be doing a get ready with me using a full face of nothing new, and specifically these are products that I haven't been reaching for lately for one reason or another. We can kind of talk about that as we go along, but let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to start out with this primer from Huda Beauty. I actually don't have a ton of primers, so I do circle through them pretty well, but I think this is the one that I haven't used in the longest amount of time. This is the Water Jelly Primer. And I do really like this. It's very hydrating and it doesn't provide any like pigment or anything. As I'm filming this, it's already nighttime and the sun is down. I already had SPF on like throughout the day, but I'm not adding any right now, of course. This primer leaves like a slight little bit of tack, which is really nice because your skin will feel hydrated, but then it also is a good base, of course, for underneath the foundation. I have not reached for this foundation in a long time. I don't know why. I guess I've just been trying to focus on some of my other ones and like using them up and everything. But this is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I think this foundation is really great, especially for the price, but it's not like my favorite in my collection. I think it's a good foundation. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like because maybe it's a matte finish, I don't reach for it. I typically go for like a medium coverage foundation that looks satin on the skin. I know this is called satin, but I really feel like it's more on the matte side, just a little bit. Like it is satin matte, I would say, but I prefer something that's more satin, closer to like a glossy kind of finish. So I don't know. And then also, I haven't been able to smell very much lately. I lost my sense of smell like back in January and I don't have it back. So I haven't really noticed a lot of fragrances with things, but as I'm blending this in, I'm smelling like straight perfume, which is weird because like, why didn't I notice that before? Because I really liked this one and I think it's like, it really is smelling really strong. I think I'm gonna add a tiny bit of this foundation from Colourpop. This is the Pretty Fresh. I don't really want to layer more of that because the smell is honestly hurting my head. I don't understand why am I able to smell it. I'm not really sure why I haven't been able to smell anything. And then now I can smell that, but I'm not going to blame it on the foundation quite yet because I have been having really weird things going on with my sense of smell anyways. Okay, well, I really like how it's looking with the Colourpop one on top. And then for concealer, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. I feel like I'm almost out of this, which is my second one. And because of that, I feel like I haven't really been reaching for it because I don't want it to be gone. I will definitely miss this when it's not in my collection, but I need to be using it because I like it. So why would I just not use it? I don't know. But yeah, there's like barely any product coming out of this. If you guys have that e.l.f. satin foundation, let me know. Does yours have fragrance? Because I don't know. Like, I don't remember it having this strong of a fragrance, but it's honestly like still really strong, even though I've put other products on top of it. I really like the way my face looks though, like with those two foundations together. I feel like it looks really nice and a pretty high medium coverage. I'm happy with that. All right, this is the Hard Candy Chilling Wonder Powder. This is the cap to it. But I'm just going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes. I'm going to wait for the rest of my face because I have a cream highlight to use. This powder, again, I don't have a lot of powders in my collection, so they don't really go unused. But I've been so into the RCMA loose one that I figured I might as well try this one out again. Or just use it. I know how I feel about it. I really like it. All right, I think I'm going to jump to the eyes and then come back to the cheeks because I don't really know where I'm going with this eye look. I'm going to start with this, but I don't really want like a mint look. This is the e.l.f. Mint Shadow Stick, and I have not used this in a very long time. So I want to see if I can use this as like the eyeshadow base and then turn it into something with maybe some of my other single shades. So I'm just continuing to draw this on and then pat the product out with my finger. I think I've got it about where I want it now. So I want to try and come up with something like fun and different. So I have some of my single shades here. So I have these sitting out. Specifically, I want to dip into this purple. That's where I'm not sure how this look is going to go, but we're going to try it out. And then I also grabbed a couple of my single shadows. I really feel like this could look super pretty over this green shade and be kind of like the safer bet, but I think I'm gonna go with this combo. So I think I'm gonna try out this purple somehow and then add this glitter, like sparkly thing. I don't know what you call it. Liquid glitter, I don't know, from e.l.f. This is in the shade Pinky Swear. So I'm gonna try and take a little bit of this lighter shade and I wanna blend it just a little bit in the crease. This shadow stick makes your lid a little bit tacky and I just don't want it to feel sticky when I get done with the look. So both of these shades here are the shade Libra from the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop Zodiac palette. And I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. Okay, I got a phone call, so I went ahead and I was working on the other eye, but I just like blended out the shade Libra and added like a slight bit more of the mint stick. Then I'm gonna add this purple shimmer. It kind of covered up the green, which is why I added a little bit more back to it, like right above the crease. But this shimmer is really pretty to put over different kinds of colors underneath it. I used to have a light purple eyeliner that was perfect for this, but I think it dried up or something, so I don't have that now, and I don't think that one fits in the means of my low eye structure, and it's not something that I really want to use as like my one purchase for this month, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. But hopefully one day I could get another like lilac kind of toned liner. But yeah, this is so pretty to me. It's like a really special shade in my collection. It's definitely a very interesting like color scheme. I don't know that they exactly go together. I'm going to add a little bit more green once more. Okay, I actually really like that on the inner corner, which is good to know. I think I just saw Kelly Gooch do a look where she had like a green on the inner corner and then a more neutral tone on the outer corner. I should have done that. I don't know. I still really like how this is looking so far. I almost forgot to put this on. So like I said, this is the like liquid glitter from e.l.f. and it's in the shade Pinky Swear. And I'm just going to like tap this all over the lid. It's not super pigmented, especially when you use it on top of something. So I'm hoping that it will be good to use on top of this look. Yeah, it just kind of adds a nice shift of color. Okay, what do you think about these colors? You can be honest. Like I said, I just really wanted to just use makeup today, so it's okay if it looks a little funky. Now this is a product I have not used in a while. This is the LA Girl Gel Eyeliner, and it's in the shade Jet Black. I haven't really used it a lot in general, but I think I remember that it's really pretty good, so I'm gonna try it out today. This is applying so nicely. It's a little bit more of like a subtle black liner, but I think that definitely has a place in my collection because my liquid liner is really bold and so is my pencil one. So I'm actually not mad about this one. I actually really liked how this turned out. It was super easy to apply and I think that it looks really, like it's not bold, but depending on what look you're going for, like I think that kind of works better for this kind of look because it's not like a super bold look. Okay, I had to turn the lights down because actually as I'm sitting here, I got a really bad headache and I can still smell that foundation and I think that's what it's from. But I'm gonna push through because I can just wash my makeup off after this, but yeah, that sucks. For brows, I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. Wow Brow. So I will go ahead and fill in the front of the brows with the Milani Weekend brow. I feel like this is looking really light on my skin. I don't know what's going on. Both of those brow products have been feeling like maybe I need a deeper shade because I feel like the inner portion of the brows is looking really light. I'm gonna add a little bit of this shade called Maverick from Persona. I used this recently in my brows just because I don't really know. And it actually was a pretty good color for me. So I'm gonna try and change the tone of them a little bit with this. I don't know what. I'm having like the weirdest brow day. Third or fourth brow attempt. I'm gonna try out the e.l.f. Precise Brow. That's gonna be as good as they're gonna get, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and put on like top lash mascara. This is the Bite Upswing mascara. I pretty much use my mascaras pretty evenly, but this is the one I'm gonna use. I put the mascara on and now I'm feeling like I need some shadow on the lower lash line. So I'm adding that shade Libra again. For bronzer, I'm going to use this one. Once I hit pan on this, I have not reached into it lately. So this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Solei. I do really like this bronzer, but I just had used it so much trying to hit pan in it that I wanted to use others in my collection. And I specifically have been wanting to use the e.l.f. primer infused bronzer because I wanted to get a better opinion about it. I knew that it was good, but I wanted to know like how good. And I have really been enjoying it. So I haven't even reached back into this one very much. Maybe like once or twice since I hit pan, which is why the pan is still so little. I'm gonna use my sponge and kind of tap that out. I can still smell that foundation. What the heck? All right, for highlight, I'm going to use the Colourpop Super Shock in the shade Lunch Money. I really love this highlight. It goes so well over powders, like I'm kind of using it today because I did put bronzer like everywhere. And then it also works, of course, really well with other cream products. This might be the only like really new product we're going to be using today. This is my newest blush, technically. I repressed my e.l.f. face powder into be a powder blush, and I had a video all about that, so I can have that linked in the eye down below. But I actually just did that yesterday, so I want to use it. It's definitely subtle and it's very hard pressed in this palette, but I do think it's really pretty, but I just have to build it up a lot. Yeah, I actually really like this color a lot. I knew I would like the color because I already knew what color it was going to be, but it's fun to have it as a powder because I'm going to be using it more than I was as a cream just because it was a sample. And I just wasn't, like, I'm not really wanting to use like little aluminum or like little plastic and aluminum container samples very often, but I really like that. For the lower lashes, I'm going to use my Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. And actually, I'm going to use this All Time Olive eyeliner in the waterline. Lips are the one category where I'm like, how do I use something I never use? Because I really want to match it with the look. I kind of want to use this. Oh, I hope I don't regret that, but I feel like it could be like a play on like mint chocolate ice cream or something if I do like more of a brown lip. This is the lip liner in the shade, is it called Muted? No. This is the lip liner in the shade So Rare from Juvia's Place. Okay, I actually feel like this lip liner goes pretty well with the look. I think it ties in nicely with that mint shade. Let me figure out something to put in the middle. This one. I haven't used this in a while and I really like it. These are the Milani lipsticks. This one's in the shade Tease. I feel like this look actually really came together and I'm very happy with it. I'm like, I think I'm gonna add a gloss though. No, maybe not. Actually, I'm kind of feeling like a matte look. I'm actually gonna go ahead and add that powder to the rest of my face because I feel like this is a good matte look. I was gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, but I'm about to take my makeup off. So I'm just gonna save my setting spray for another time and not use one. I feel like this look was just calling for the pearl earrings. Yeah, I think it was. But alright guys, that is a completed look for this Get Ready With Me. A couple of these products actually kind of surprised me. I'm really glad to have reached into all of these eyeshadows again. And I really like this lip combo, but the foundation really surprised me in a negative way because I did not remember it smelling like that. And as I mentioned, I have lost my sense of smell, so the fact that I'm smelling it today makes me wonder like why. So actually I think once I get done filming this, I'm gonna ask my husband if he can smell it. I'll put a note either here or probably in the description box what he says about it, but I don't like that because I do feel like I have a headache now and I know I get headaches from fragrances, so I'm not sure if that's why I'm getting this one, but yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. But overall, I'm really happy with how this look turned out. I really like the eyeliner too. The brows were like a weird situation and those weren't even old products, so forget the brows. Try not to even look at them. I know they say that brows are like, what do they say? Brows should be sisters, not twins. Mine aren't even like related right now, but that's okay. That's okay. I do really like how this look turned out. Let me know down below what you guys think about it. and what are some products that you guys haven't reached for in a while. Let me know down below what you think of this look. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!